we wanted to show you how to do pull-off style buttons. We've already shown these type that are fixed, but you have these type of knobs. So this is pretty simple. Depending on your stereo, some of these come off a little bit harder, but you actually can pull the whole set off. And then this is two pieces that show up here. We already did this one, obviously. This has been sanded down and all, but you'll notice that before this was a volume power button, and this was like the middle of the volume where it said volume before. You can actually see the yellow kind of discoloration on there. So what we do when we do these is, because it's a perfectly round button, if you just pull it off and sand it off, you're not necessarily going to know where the top center is, so you can put your graphic on correctly. So it's a pretty simple thing. These are all coated, they're hot stamped buttons, so they have like a interior that's white and this exterior here that's this black. So it's a simple thing. We find the center and scratch it with your knife or with whatever you have, or a marker. So that gives you your center, and then you'll actually do your transfer tape the same way as we showed you in the past. I'm going to take a piece off here just again so we can see it. Okay, and what I would do is, since I know I have my volume right here, that's the top, and I have my mark, so I would line that up with the mark and the volume. If you have good light, you can actually see right through this thing, and just put it on there like this, and you press the graphic on there, and the heat you do the same way as we showed you in the past. There's my button. I'm going to heat this around, use my brush, and go around and put that graphic on just like we did before. Okay, and then putting it back, of course, I'm not gonna take the time to heat this one. We're just gonna go ahead and put it on there without heat. Okay, you can see it actually conforms okay even without heat, but really it's better to do, like I mentioned in the last section, to do it with heat, because you just make sure that it's not going to come off. Okay, and then this piece goes back on. You'll see in here you have kind of a little notch here and a little notch here. You may not be able to see this side. Same thing, matching notches. So you have to mess it a little bit. Goes back on like that. This one clicks in something like this. I don't know if I put this on straight because I was doing this for the video here, but basically that's the idea. And you see I put it a little bit crooked, but if you're being careful, you can get that thing centered just right. It goes back on, no problem.